Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more Civilization 6 as the Buccaneers. So, there were quite a few good suggestions for city names as well as the religion in the comments, so thanks for all of that. And I decided what our religion is going to be called. Unfortunately, there's no appropriate icon. The turtle will have to do. And the religion will be called Release the Kraken. I really like that one. Alright then. Now, I do not want the exact same religion as in my previous game, and so we'll go for something other than religious community, because that's what I had the previous time. Let's actually pick up Jesuit education. And then we could get a pagoda, for +1 housing and +3 faith. Okay, sounds good, let's go with that. And we are also about to finish a campus, then I can use faith to buy a library. Also, I was going to buy the horses as well as the fish, but we are literally about to unlock land surveyors in 2 turns. Let's maybe wait for that, and then we'll buy the horse. Because I don't want the Cree to get the horse, and my border will not expand in that direction just yet. So, now we can use faith to buy the library. That's going to be fairly cheap. And we can grab a granary before getting another settler. Or perhaps a trader. But I don't have too many good trade routes just yet. Let's get the granary, because I definitely need that. We'll be capped on housing soon without a granary. We can also explore a little bit with the builder, but we are about to unlock land surveyors just now. So let's pick up land surveyors. And I will also pick up maritime industries, because I will have to build 2 galleys for shipbuilding boost. And that's probably what we'll go for next, after bronze working. And we can pick up Pingala for our governor, because I'll want Pingala sooner or later anyway. Might as well pick him up sooner. I already moved Magnus to Cape Matterhorn. Alright then, so let's buy the horses. That's 84 gold, and we can work them right away. And the fish. Yeah, let's actually assign the tiles manually in here. We can work the horses and the stone, I like that. That's good balance between food and production, and we'll get extra culture from Cape Matterhorn. Now, I hope we have iron somewhere. Let's find out. Yes, we do. Nice. My archer is literally standing on top of it. Well then, we don't have to be worried about that. Now we can get started on shipbuilding, because I need that to be able to embark with my settlers as well as other units. There's Celestial Navigation Boost, which we will need for Pirate Haven. I could go for that first to unlock the Pirate Haven, but I think I'd rather unlock the ability to embark with my settlers. I can see some land over here. I assume that's a bigger island than 2 tiles. Okay, carry on then. And we need 2 galleys. And we met Sumeria. Alright then. Let's try to stay friendly with Sumeria. We can send a delegation. I can't really sell anything. Well, I could sell diplomatic favor. That's not a bad idea. How much would he actually pay me for that? At least 100. I think that's worth it. It's not like my income is very impressive at the moment. So let's get some gold. 126 gold. 27. Here, enjoy. I'm only making 7.5 gold per turn right now. So next up we need galleys. So let's get a galley in Cape Matterhorn. And we could get one in our capital. But I don't want to wait too long for the settler. Still, a galley is only 4 turns. We'll finish the granary in 4 turns, and then we can get a galley in 4 turns. They will still pay us for diplomatic favor. He will actually pay me more, because that's only 10 diplomatic favor. Yeah, let's go for it. I don't need diplomatic favor right now, but I can certainly use the gold. And we can still use the gold to buy a few tiles. Most notably the silk. I would say that's worth buying. Okay, let's pick that up. And maybe also the ivory right here. That would be my second ivory, but that means I can sell it. I don't actually have a builder right now, but I won't be keeping land surveyors forever. Yeah, let's get that. That still leaves me with over 400 gold. Yeah, whatever you say. I don't care. City's starving. Wait, what? Really? No, it's not. It's fine. Yeah, I would prefer to keep the production. Here, that's better. How fast can it grow? 4 turns. Let's make it grow and then we can maybe switch. This will be a fairly late settler, but oh well. Declaration of friendship with Mali. I can afford to delay the settlers a little bit, because it's not like anyone will settle down here, and if they will, I could probably just conquer them. Speaking of conquering people, there's a good chance we'll end up fighting someone early on. That's kind of the whole point. I will definitely fight someone, because I have to in order to take advantage of my unique ability. I don't think it will be the Cree, but we'll see about that. I will need some friends as well. What do we get next? Probably a builder, because I seriously need a builder. Would be nice to remove that jungle over there and build a district or something like that. But either way, I definitely need a builder. Here's the shipbuilding boost, and we can send the galleys to explore. And now we need the settler. I can't afford to wait anymore. Alright, and let's take a look. He is very, very close to me. Alright then. Technically, I could settle a city right here, on his island. It might not be entirely safe, but I think it's probably a good idea. Here's an island. Not a very good one, but might be a decent city regardless. Let's check what governments people have. Classical Republic, alright then. Classical Republic. Well, I could go for Classical Republic to stay a little bit friendlier with them. I'm not a huge fan of Classical Republic because it does not have a single military policy slot. But it will give me +1 housing, and +1 amenity, and more great person points. It's not a bad government, I just don't like the lack of a military policy. Alright then, let's go with Classical Republic anyway. That will make it a little bit easier to stay friendly with people we want to stay friendly with. I do not have any envoys yet, so let's go for +2 influence points. Because there's not much point picking up Diplomatic League. I have no envoys to spend. I do not need maritime industries anymore. I probably don't need land surveyors anymore either. We definitely need Ilkum, and we could pick up colonization, because I'm still working on that settler. This will save me at least 2 turns, possibly 3 turns. And then one more policy. Let's get conscription. That should save me a little bit of gold. Okay, not a whole lot, but this is still very early into the game. Next up, Celestial Navigation to unlock Pirate Haven. I will definitely need that. And then probably Games and Recreation. Can we get construction quickly enough? No, probably not. I will not be waiting for that. Let's just unlock Games and Recreation. I probably won't be building Early Wonders either. At least I don't think I'll have the time for that. Most likely not. So, how's this island? That's not too bad. It has some sea-based resources. This will be a decent enough city. We can have deer in range, we can have wheat. Yeah, I think that's going to be the exact tile for the city right here. That one. Yeah, that's good enough. And I could still consider settling somewhere here. I don't know, it's tempting. Now that we have shipbuilding. Can we get open borders with him? Because that would be nice to have. I don't see why not, I should be able to do that. Open borders, and what do you want? A little bit of gold. Literally 1 gold piece. Okay? Enjoy your gold. Don't spend it all in one place. Onwards. Yeah, this is a lot of sea-based resources. Look at all this. 5 sea-based resources. Also wheat and deer. This will be a pretty decent city. For a tundra island. Give me that settler already, thank you very much. Okay, onwards. I think we still got one more AI to make contact with. Yes, one more. Gilgamesh is currently in the lead in tech. 48 science per turn. That is actually quite a lot on turn 83. Okay. There's the city. Yeah, he would have bought the horses. Or he would have claimed it with his unique ability. The trader thing. Which is why I bought it myself. So, let's keep moving. I can't enter ocean right now, but that's fine. It won't be necessary just yet. Here's another city. Okay. Well, the settler is basically done. Let's go claim that iron, maybe. Because I can always sell it. And we really need to improve the horses. Because I can also sell the horses. And the next up, I will need the campus. We can have a +2 campus, but I do not necessarily want to build it right there. I might just have to build the campus with no bonuses. Which I normally don't, but in this case, I would prefer to keep the forest and get a lumber mill over there. Unfortunately, there's no reef, so I can't use that for a bonus. It might just have to be right here. It's not ideal, but oh well. What about the government plaza? Where should that be? Well, not where sugar is, that's for sure. I could build it here, which is not a terrible idea, but if I'm going to do that, I should probably do it with my capital, once it gets 7 population. Let's grab a trader, because I do not have one yet. Yeah, let's just get a campus, or I can get a granary. For more housing, this city is basically stuck already. Envoy. Now I can wait to switch my policies in 4 turns. To get 2 envoys for 1. Sounds good? This island also looks promising. It's a little bit far away, but I could probably go there. There's Celestial Navigation, so now I will be able to get Pirate Haven. And we can grab Masonry. That way I can get city walls, in case we end up fighting someone. Which we might? Probably America. Then again, he's not that close to me. Should we sell more diplomatic favor? Yeah. But let's sell it to America. He seemed to value it a little bit more. He might pay a decent price. And I can still use the money, that's for sure. How much will you give me? He will give me at least 60 gold for just 7 diplomatic favor. Yeah, this is more than 10 gold per diplomatic favor. 90 gold? Almost 100 gold! That is a very nice price. Okay, here, enjoy. I can definitely use that money. We are up to 634. I might use some of it to buy a worker in this city immediately, to improve the iron. That way I can either sell it, or I can use it to upgrade my warrior. Or both. Here's another city-state. That is a very nice city-state. Trained swordsman. Yeah, I can certainly do that. I think I'm going to get allied with that one. But let's switch our policies first. Because that way I'll get 2 envoys for 1. We got the horses. And then we should probably remove that Django. Yeah, I'm just going to buy it, it's fine. Should have bought it with land surveyors, but whatever. It's fine. This island might be worth considering for a city. There's not a lot of land, but it would be a decent city. I think I might actually settle here. Because if I don't, somebody else probably will. It's safe to say somebody will. Like the Cree. We got games and recreation. Do we change anything? I think I still need colonization. Yeah, let's get one more settler after the trader. and then we can swap colonization for something else. Next up, defensive tactics, or drama and poetry. Yeah, I don't think I'll be building a wonder right now. So let's get drama and poetry. We could also rush theology to unlock temples. Yeah, I think so. But first, let's get drama and poetry to unlock the theater square. I would like to get at least one early theater square. I usually delay theater squares way too much, because it's hard to get a theater square with a decent adjacency bonus. There, that will finish the granary, and we can get a mine over here immediately for some extra production. Next up, I kind of need that campus. It won't be a very good one, and I suppose I could build it here. I don't like building a campus on a hill, and I don't like building it next to Cape Matterhorn, but this is the only decent tile for a campus that I have, with any kind of bonus whatsoever. This is just because there's a reef, it has nothing to do with Cape Matterhorn. Alright, let's just build it over there. Not a huge fan of that, but whatever. There's no better option right now. And I need the science, because I'm a little bit behind in science. There's masonry. So, let's maybe buy a missionary. And we can spread our religion a little bit. Yep, sounds good to me. And we'll probably want to unlock the university fairly early. Obviously, I'm not there just yet. Just something to consider. We'll get currency, because I'm pretty much about to get the boost for that. And this leaves me with one more build on the builder. Well, probably best to get that silk next to my capital. That's what I'm thinking. Seeing how we bought that. Here's another city-state. Oh, I should have switched the policies. Whoops. From charismatic leader to diplomatic league. I suppose I can just wait. Let's get mysticism in 3 turns, and then I can switch. Because I can get allied with Antioch quite easily. What's the quest in here again? Train a swordsman. I don't think upgrading will count. You have to actually physically train one. Anyway, we entered another era. That's going to be a normal age. I'll probably still go for free inquiry. Yep, seems reasonable. I don't know if fate buying a library counts for this boost. So, since I'm not 100% sure whether that will work with fate buying or not, let's go for the safer option in monumentality. Get a declaration of friendship extended. As for the trade route, well, that's going to be Yerevan, I guess. Or Antioch, doesn't really make a big difference here. It's plus 12 gold. Yerevan is better because that's plus 1 faith. Not a whole lot of faith, but hey, every little bit counts, right? Let's go spread our religion. And settle the city. This is also going to be a pretty decent canal. An actual useful canal. Alright, onwards. This is Mali, right? Yes. And this is who? Sumeria. So Sumeria is quite far away from me. You want to buy some horses? I think I'm okay with that. As long as he gives me a decent deal. No, this is not a good deal. Let's keep the horses for now. And we got World Congress. The trade routes sent to the chosen player provide plus 4 gold to the sender. Yeah, let's go with A, because that's what the AI will vote for. And I can vote for the Cree, because he's my neighbor, and we got Declaration of Friendship. And we can vote for Sumeria for this one. Yep, Poundmaker, nice. And also Poundmaker for the second one. Okay, interesting. Works for me. And there's the city. So, let's go get that silk. And we can convert Yerevan before somebody else does. Get the city started. And now I can actually buy the builder. Yep, to get the iron improved ASAP. And then... Can we get a decent campus? Not really. I could start Pirate Haven right away, which is not a bad idea. Let's just grab a monument first, to get the border to expand a little bit faster. So, we'll have a city here, and then we can still have one more city to the east. Now we can pick up Diplomatic League. And do we still need colonization? I guess so, maybe? Well, yeah, I am still working on a settler, so I guess we do need it. First, Diplomatic League. And I can actually use it for 2 separate cities. Probably worth doing. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Maybe for Yerevan? Oh, this is actually pretty nice. Your apostle units can choose from any possible promotion instead of receiving a random promotion. I like that. Okay, let's go for that, and then we'll switch back. Alright, go get that silk already. Might be faster to embark. Okay. Next up, we can go for drama and poetry. I don't think I'll be building a wonder right now. We converted Yerevan. I should actually convert Cape Matterhorn as well. Should still be able to do that, although there is going to be some pressure. Plus 10 per turn, that is quite a lot of pressure. I will have to unlock Inquisitors fairly early. I can't quite do that just yet. I think it's best if we just use auto-explore for the galley. Yep. Off you go then. So, the settler. I could actually send him west. It might not be a bad idea to settle next to Antioch. It's unlikely anyone will settle here, and even if they do, I will take it back easily enough, just with loyalty pressure alone. I'm not worried about that part. Is it even worth using a missionary to convert Cape Matterhorn back? It might not be. Anyway, there's the Iron, and we can upgrade the Warrior. Oh, well, not yet, because I haven't actually unlocked the Swordsman. There's the last AI, that's Hungary. Alright then. Good to know. We are about to get currency. And there's a session. Military emergency against Mali, and it failed by 1 vote. Let's get iron working then, shall we? Because I can get 1 swordsman right away. And we can do the city-state quest for Antioch. Which we definitely should. So I got 2 spreads. I don't think it's worth using one on Cape Matterhorn. Yeah, it's not. I just don't think so. Plus 2.5 per turn in my capital, plus 6 from the Kree's religion. His religion might actually be a bit of a problem. I might have to work on that a little bit. But right now there's not a whole lot I can do. Let's grab the citrus, that should have nice yields. Yeah, the food. And we should probably work it out right away, yep. That's also 2 fate. Speaking of fate, 6 turns to finish the campus. I will be buying a library as soon as that's finished. And I'm keeping the horses for now. Might use some of them to actually get some units. We got a great scientist. Libraries provide +1 science. Instantly builds a library in this district. Yeah, that's not too bad. I can actually use him right away in 5 turns. And save some fate. Okay, sounds good to me. That was quite convenient. Come on then. Get that citrus. That's my first one, right? Yup. We are making plus 30 gold per turn already. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I think it will be safe to convert my city down here. It's too far away from the Kree to be subject to his religious pressure. He could still send like apostles and stuff, but by the time he does, I should get my own. as well as some Inquisitors. I will have to unlock Inquisitors as soon as possible, because I will even lose religion in my own capital at this rate. Anyway, let's move, shall we? So I'm actually leaning towards going west with that settler, to secure this island or so. I think it's worth it. And then the next settler can settle up here. And it will take like 11 turns to actually get there to begin with. So let's do that. And convert on the next turn. So, city walls, Temple of Artemis, another settler. Yeah, let's just get another settler. The more cities we get early on, the better. There's no downside. Waiting for a campus to pop the scientist. There's drama and poetry. Definitely keeping colonization. And we can switch to charismatic leader now. I'm also keeping Ilkum because I will be getting builders. Next up, we will go for theology. Yeah, to unlock the temple. That will allow me to purchase apostles and inquisitors. And I need inquisitors, that much is obvious. I have to get them soon. If I want to keep my religion, which I obviously do. Convert. And that leaves me with one more use. Probably best to use it for a city-state, that's what I'm thinking. This is not the best tile down here, but it will have to do. This city won't be amazing, generally speaking, but it's a nice canal. It will certainly be useful in the long run. And there's the swordsman.
Everything has its limit.
We can upgrade the warrior later. Alright, let's keep moving then. We are going all the way here. Next up, horseback riding, or the wheel actually, to unlock the watermill. What can the missionary convert? Let's actually go convert Antioch. Yeah, it will take him a while to get there, but that's alright. It is quite far away. Now I can pop the scientist over here. So that means there's no need to fight by the library, because that will give me the library. Now I could go for Theater Square, but I want some pirate havens. That's our unique district and we should definitely build a few. So we shall. Alright, let's pop the scientist. There it is. Oh yeah, and I'm going to rename the city to the Pirate Bay. Because we're pirates, obviously. And this is a bit of a bay. Anyway, that's also going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.